G'day comrade subscribers. I hope you're all well. I hope your weekend was more productive than mine. I spent most of the weekend trying to get this thing to load software. I'm not having much luck. So I was thinking, well, what was the issue, Brett? Well, definitely I've replaced the hex inverter. And I've even tried a separate little design that I did, but definitely data's getting into the BMK, but it's not liking what it's getting. So I've tried a few different files. So TZX converted to WAV. I've tried slowing it up. I've tried slowing it down. I've tried 8 kilohertz high pass filter. That worked a little bit better. Adjusting the volume, but in each case the BMK wasn't very happy. So yes, so that's kind of a half-done video. But I thought we might move slightly to the west from Moldova and have a look at this machine from Romania, because I've only done one video on this, which was a quick look at it. So I haven't actually booted it up. So because we've got a 3.5mm for the DC in and RGB out, so shouldn't be too difficult. I'm assuming it works, but yeah, thought we'd have a look at it. Rightio. So first thing is to power, which is pretty simple, and RGB. So we've got the documentation. So this is the CIP, or I would say CIP, CIP-03, so it's the third model. I believe there were 4, the 01, the 02, this one, and the 04. I don't know anything about the 04. I'm just going off the website. So apparently the 01 has got, was just 2 kilobyte ROM, I guess, with just a bootloader, so you had to load in BASIC, like Spectrum BASIC, or other versions of BASIC from tape. Then I think the 02 had the Spectrum version, or version of the Spectrum ROM, 16K. This one's got both. So let me. Alright, so okay, so I've disconnected the keyboard, but the speaker is still connected. So I could probably fix that actually. Replace this with a. Replace that. So I might look at doing that just to make things easier. But you can see it's a pretty, I've already done one video on this anyway, but it's pretty well made. Reset button there. So yeah, so first of all I need to figure out the power input. Oh, I've lost a key. And yeah, okay. Let me sort some things out. Now I think I've already had a close look at it, so I'm just getting the power supply ready. But I quite like this board layout. It's really well done. So it's a mixture of Polish, Romanian, Soviet, and Western parts. So you can see here it's a 27256, so it's a 32K ROM, like EEPROM. And that's the 2K, that's the original 2K, I guess, bootloader, maybe. So we've got 32K for some reason. And we've got 2K there, but although it's supposed to have a 16K ROM. And we've got the Romanian Z80 here with the A14 address line unceremoniously bodged into that. But if you have a look at each chip layout, you can see we've got the type of chip it is, so 74LS373. And then we've also got, say, the equivalent. Where's a good example? Have a look at the Soviet ones. Here we go, an IE10, I guess. So 74LS161, or it could be whatever, K553 or 561 or something. I don't know what it is. But you can see here we've got these Romanian, I think. Brand. There's some Soviet ones. So you can see here, so we've got a Soviet KR1533TM9, so that's a 74LS174 apparently, or you could put in the TM9. So I think that's a pretty neat touch there. Yeah, so anyway, we've already had a close look at, we've got a reset and all that sort of thing. So we're concentrating on, so I've removed the speaker, so I'll sort that out. And we're going to just concentrate on the power in there. But I also quite like the way that they've done this resistor array there. That's pretty neat. So, yep, okay. Let's do the power supply. So I'm thinking of just maybe doing USB. So I'll make up a USB cable for this, or USB plug. There we go. Zoom out. So just simple little 5-volt USB to 3.5mm. So that should work. Next I've got to do the RGB. So I might use my little RGB and my little VGA adapter board. That might be the easiest way of doing it. But the documentation does actually have it. So I've got the AV here. Oh, it looks like it's just composite video then. Okay, so it's not actually RGB, it's just composite video, I guess. So pin 5 is video, pin 4 is audio, pin 2, that's ground, I think. Pin 3 is 5 volts, and pin 1, I guess, near contact, so not connected, I guess, unconnected. Sorry, I don't know Romanian. So I guess maybe the 5 volts is there for a RF modulator box, even though there is an RF output. So yeah, okay, composite video. That makes things a bit simpler. And also we've got cassette, so obviously we want to load software. Yes, shear. Sorry, I'm not going to try and pronounce it, but I guess that word looks similar to that one. So I'm guessing that means output. because we've got output there. So output video, output audio, ground, output 5 volts, not connected, unconnected. And then we've got, I'd say, output, and that would be input, intrado, yeah. And then again we've got ground. So that's pretty standard for the cassette, for the magnetophone. Or cassettophone. Okay. So I've learnt a new word, cassettophone. Right, so composite video out. Okay. I think I can do that. Can I do composite video? This I think can do composite video. Oh, there's a bit of wind. So I could probably come in there. Yeah. Alright, anyway, I'll figure it out. Right, time to make the video cable. So this is actually, really quite like this manual. It's really good manual. It's in Romanian. But, yeah, it's really good. Anyway, so, yeah, like I said, so it looks like it's composite video. So pin 5, pin 4 for audio, and pin 2 for ground. So I'll just make up a quick AV cable. I could do stereo just by connecting obviously the left and right together, or I could just strip off the red and just have mono, because it is mono. If I try and do the stereo, that's quite fiddly because you've got you've got 3 wires to connect to ground, and then 2 wires to connect to the audio. So I might actually just pull that one off and do mono, and I'll sort it out in post, as they say. So pull those open. Alright, just about done. Pretty simple. I think that's the pinout. So that's always fiddly. I always find this bit the fiddly bit. Alright, I'll finish this off. Then we'll, I think, yeah, we'll be ready to power it on. Anyway, see how we go. So I keep, looks like they're kind of stackpole almost type. I keep losing the O. O keeps falling out every time I turn it upside down. But yes, look, thank you. Keyboard cable implemented as a dip. Thank God for that. Clever design. Right, now, where's the computer? Plug the keyboard back in to there. This way, I think. Very carefully. So I don't think I'll load any software tonight, but we can try doing some of the excellent examples. Right, so AV, hopefully should be this one, and power USB. No on-off switch, I guess. So once I plug it in, it should power on. Get that out of the way. All right, I'll get set up with the video capture. Let's see what happens. I think I'm right to go. Start recording. Plug her in. Okay. Basic S. So yeah, that's what we're expecting anyway. That's what it says in the manual, basic S. Although that's left justified. So yeah, well, it's a Spectrum, isn't it? So you can see the video output's not as good as the BYTE from Moldova. That's because that's using RGB. This is obviously composite. So space. Oops, space is a bit stuck. Whoa. Cap shift for delete, is it? Yep, that's it. All right, print. Whoops. Ah. Oh, S is a bit hard. I thought this keyboard might be really good, but it's you're gonna have to. Well, the space is getting stuck. I have to sort that out, I think. But as you can see, it overall, it is working. So semicolon was up here as well, wasn't it? There we go. I'm having second thoughts about typing in those programs before I fix all these keyboard issues. Go to 10. Run. Oh, run. Oh, R's not working. Oh, there we go. So, pretty standard. Which is break. Yep, there we go. Right, so it's working quite nicely. Keyboard I need to pull apart and I think fix a bit. And yeah, so I should be able to. Oh, what the heck! Should we just try and load something quickly? I'll set up and stop that. All right, let's just try loading something quickly. See if it'll actually work. Not too much issue. I'm assuming. I don't know. So there's the tape in. So we've got capacitor. There's a resistor. So I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. So I know, like I say, on the Soviet ones they use CMOS CD4096. So I'm not sure how they do it on this one here. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's give it a try. Yeah, I'm not having much luck. Start recording. Similar to the BYTE from Moldova, the Moldovan BYTE. So I've tried a couple of programs. So I'm using Audacity on the Mac. I'm using loading a WAV file. I just tried Jetpack, didn't work. I'm just trying Dark Sphere, which is a modern game, but it's for the Spectrum 48. I've run it through high pass filter, 8 kilohertz high pass filter. That seems to help, and I've tried adjusting the volume down 3 dB, 4 dB in this case. So this is minus 3 dB, 8 kilohertz high pass filter, and let's see. So press play. So I can see, yeah, it's picking up some data, but I should see the file header, shouldn't I? It should see loading. So I'm not too familiar with the Spectrum loading. It's been a while. So that was the first 3 blocks. Now we've got a main block, which is basically nothing happening here. Going. So we're about halfway through this 4th block. So I'm just, what are the other tricks to load? I'm not sure. So this is, I think, WAV file converted from a TAP file. And now this is a new block. There's a little burst there. So I do try. So I don't know. I don't want to. So if I go swamp it, I think that's going to be swamping it. That's +4. Maybe I should just keep going down. Minus 4 dB, 5 dB, 6 dB, 7, 8, 9. It's not picking anything up. That's a bit too. So let's go the other way, increasing the volume. +17 dB. Yeah, so I'm not. Unfortunately, not too sure about loading software on this one, but let's have a look at the excellent manual, and we'll try. Let's just try. There's some interesting programs. I'll have a look for RAM video. So I don't know what this does. Memoria pentru ekran. Sorry, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I won't assault your ears. So this pokes something. Well, let's try this one. So this is in chapter 12. It's using an example of using the poke command. So let's. I'll give that a try. I think. Right, ready to go. So let's go 10 CLS. Okay. Ooh. I just realised I'm going to have to be pecking. So CLS is V. There's no order on this, is there? 20. I'm going to have to fix that space. That's going to annoy me. 4 I. Oh, this is going to irritate people as well, isn't it? I know people are probably screaming. It's like, I grew up on an Amstrad. There we go. Equals? Yep. So, Ux, Pools, Colmic, Alex, and Nelia. Nelia. Okay. 2 isn't under T. T is rand. I don't type 2, do I? I don't think I type 2. 2? No, I don't type 2. What the? Spacebar. Let's just get rid of that. Yeah, I know. So this must have been fun typing in programs. Alright, maybe the keyboard was a bit better. New. Alright, space. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull that out. Sorry, where's 2? Oh, is it? It's one of these red ones, isn't it? There it is. So it's a symbol shift. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 16384, 16384. There's that 4, 5. Stack again. 4. Okay. Step. Oh no step. Okay. Plus. Plus will be a red one, won't it? I thought I saw it screen dollar. Screen dollar plus. Yep. Plus. Nelia. Alright. Hey! I do like the way it validates each line. Okay, so we're going to poke, which is O. Poke I with 255. Oh, this doesn't sound very interesting. This is just going to do a blank something rather. Let's see. Comma. Yeah, you knew I was going to do that. Comma, chameleon. Where's the comma? Misa. There. Right, okay. Print. So, print at. Oh, okay, so we use locate on Amstrad. Print at. That's a symbol shift, yep. Kumpy. That's a dot. Yeah. Kumpy. Okay. So, was Alaviva. No, Alaviva? No, that's underscore, isn't it? Colon. Semicolon. I. E. Okay, getting there. 50 next I. Next, is it under N? Yes, next I. Okay. Run. Let's see what this does. Run. Hey, cool. Prints the value of I. Okay. But yeah, it's basically just filling up the screen memory with black. Yeah, okay. How interesting. Oh, so this is an example of the RAM video. Okay. And then Once this is done, we've got one more program. Okay, clears the screen and then it pokes something to do. Okay, maybe some color. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh, and now we keep going. Ah, okay. Cool. All right, that's interesting. I think space is break, is it? Is it that? Oh, how do we break? Ah, there we go. There we go. Cap shift space is break. Okay. So, new. Clear the memory. Oh, that new. Oh, resets. Oh, okay. I didn't realise a reset. Okay. Right. So 10 CLS. Oh, okay. That's what the program says. If you don't follow, then R&D is not going to help you. Okay. So print at is a symbol shift one. Print at Kumpi Kumpi. Kumpi is what the old Finnish 10 mark coin was called. Wasn't it Kumpi? I miss the Finnish currency. It's fine. Euro's boring. Boring as all. Oh no, it's symbol shift, isn't it? Yeah, A. Capital. Or they want capital A. Doesn't matter. Symbol shift, cap shift A. Let's see. Okay, right, okay. Fair enough. All right. Let's do this. Space. Space. Poke. Poke. What was it? Cux. Was it V's? Cux. Or otherwise, how is that? That's kaksi tuhat neljä sat 28 20,528. Did I get that right? Okay. Plus 10. Symbol shift. 10. Kumpi. Times 32 plus Kumpi. No, that's a dot. That's not the right screen. Plus 10, comma, sakta 121. Comma. There's a comma. Comma. 121. What shall this do? Okay, let's run this. Okay, last one. Yeah. Oh, because it's not a loop. It just does one thing. Oh, okay. So it's just the ink and paper. Okay, fascinating. All right. Ooh, wonder what this does. One more program. This might be just something to do with an array. Print peak. Oh, no, we're poking. Poke. Read ADR. Poke. So this is poking in machine code, I think, maybe. Maybe it's poking in machine code. Yeah. Oh, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's stop recording that. So there we go. The Romanian computer for personal instruction. Number 3. It's not too bad. As I say, I quite like the way it's built, nicely built. Bodge wire for A14. I think that's A14, is it? Pin 4. A14, notwithstanding. It'd be interesting. I want to know. Okay, maybe they used the 32K ROM because that's what was available. But it'd be interesting. I'd like to know if we could how to access what's on the 2K there. That would be interesting. So there we go. All right. Hopefully that was of some interest. If you have any ideas how I can load software, it might help with the Moldovan BYTE as well, because I'm having no luck with that. I'm going to try and hook up a cassette recorder as well, maybe. I'll try an actual tape. I do have actual tapes, so I'll try that. So, okay. Hopefully that'll of some interest. Bye for now.